Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer, and in today's video I'm going to do an update and review about the Diem project. This project is the new blockchain project that Facebook is managing to launch, and I will give you some updates and review about this project. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, well, Diem is the project blockchain that Facebook has been building on last year and a half, almost 2 years, before they tried to launch a stablecoin called Libra, and they have been blocked a lot by regulators, so they needed to regroup and enter again into the blockchain world, and the result of that is Diem, which plans to be a payment solution for many purposes. I have been covering some news before, but yesterday we got the news about this again, so I will explain a couple of things about the project. So, one currency to rule them all. Facebook Diem has global ambitions. What is Facebook Diem? Well, it's a soon to be launched, so it's not launched yet, permissionless payment system based on blockchain technology. The system will have a stablecoin called Diem and run on its blockchain network. Diem per se is an association, it's a body of companies from different sectors of the economy, including technology, fintech, telecoms, venture capital, and non-profits. And the initial coin, Libra, was not decentralized, neither is Diem, so it's not a decentralized project yet. While the goal is to be permissionless, the current plan is for Diem to run on a permissioned blockchain. Consequently, only members of the Diem association can run transactions on it. If the project gets approval from the US regulators, then Diem will function as a full-scale central bank that runs on blockchain technology. This is a major sentence here, because one of the things that Facebook wants to do here is to be a central bank. That is why they have also problems before with Libra, and now they are working very closely with regulators. And at some point I can compare this project with Ripple, because of the connections that they need to do in order to have everything in roll, and because they also are going to targeting one of the things which are cross-border payment solutions with all this platform of Diem. So how are the components of this Facebook new global digital currency? First, we have a reliable blockchain technology foundation. The Diem source code is open source on GitHub. I was reviewing that. The source code is written in Rust and can be accessed by all and sundry. It affords scalability and will help the infrastructure to host several projects. Diem is also developing a new programming language called Moog for building smart contracts and executing custom transactions. So the Diem platform will be running smart contracts. Second, they have a Novi digital wallet. Novi is a standalone application that we expect to support integration into WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, and probably several other platforms. It is to use is already mind-blowing. So this Novi is also part of the projects of Facebook. Facebook, you need to know, that owns many numerous companies, not only the majors like WhatsApp and Instagram, but they have a lot of companies in different sectors. So I think that is why this Diem project could be massive, even if you are against centralization and against Facebook and these companies. But they have a lot of money into this project, and they have a lot of resources and billions of users all across their applications. So for them, it will be very easy, once they get some point of decentralization, to integrate into WhatsApp, Instagram, and all the other companies that they own. Third, the coin. The Diem coin is one crucial component of Facebook's new global digital currency project. It has a solid backing of the Diem reserves, which includes cash assets or cash equivalents, basically like any other stablecoin. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to one winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. How does Facebook plan to use it? Well, first, remittance. Users should expect remittances and money transfers to be easier and stressless. So this is why they are also going to work as a bank also. Second, they have the e-commerce ecosystem. They plan, because being one of the Diem Association members, Shopify, for example, will ensure that the e-commerce site owners can easily integrate the coin. So integrating Diem token, they will get this niche of e-commerce. So everything that you will be able to buy online with the net of Facebook, you will be able to integrate this Diem ecosystem. And then cross-border payments, and here is where they are going to tackle the same that Ripple or Stellar are trying to do. To tackle this situation is that they are going to be very close with regulators right now. Of course, they are taking first to be approved in the US, and I think if that gets well, then they will be managed to move into a global market. And because it's a token, they will also use it for governance. And that is one of the crucial use cases of the Diem cryptocurrency. What else here? Well, it's not all nice, because we also have some other news that Diem is struggling to win over officials in Washington despite rebranding efforts. So it's very difficult to get into approval of this, because we know how the crypto market is right now with regulations. An example is Ripple with the lawsuit. So they are trying to enter into a very, very close ecosystem right now. Diem push to launch stablecoins, and the global payment system may suffer from the seemingly brewing anti-crypto sentiment among key US policymakers. So again, same case as Ripple, they have those expectations. But what is this about investment opportunities? Well, at first look, you cannot buy the Diem token, and doesn't make sense because it will be a stable coin. So what are your opportunities here? And I think for us crypto investors, this will be huge, even if we don't want it. And we need to see what opportunities we have. And for that, we know, for example, that Polkadot, actually Pontem and Pinknode team up to bridge Polkadot and Facebook Diem. I did a video about that. It was 2 months ago, actually, the news. Not directly, but in that news, I will put the link here. You can see it. You can see that Facebook Diem will use Polkadot. Not directly, but using Pinknode as a bridge there. So we need to keep attention on what are the partnerships or lateral associations that could happen around the Diem ecosystem, and then I think we will be able to catch up some opportunities. Also, Polkadot blockchain recruits former Facebook-backed Diem's COO. So this is also people from Diem moving into Polkadot. And we also know this about the bridge that we make Polkadot and Facebook Diem. So I see those opportunities. I am following this project mostly because lateral opportunities that could appear in the Diem ecosystem, which for sure will be great and will be big, even if we don't want it, and even if it's centralized at first launch. Anyways, the idea is to be decentralized at the end, but they plan to go heavy into the remittance market, cross-border payments, e-commerces. So they want to go global. So we need to keep an eye on this. That is why I did this update review. And also, before I leave, I just want to show you a little bit about Bitscap. I did a video before about Bitscap. This is a platform where you can put some bots and make trades using bots and make some nice passive incomes. You can see here that the sum of the bot profit is almost $6,000. I am in almost 1 month here, 70% up on the profits of the bot and an 8.34 up on the sum, the totally of the P&L. So right now I want to show you, because I was creating new bots here, and even if I have some loss on the percentage of value of the coins where I bought, in the general terms I'm up 17% here with the profit of the bot and an 8% here. Right now I have my bot out of the range, so I need to touch this and modify some stuff, and I will move to new bots right now that I will configure it. But Bitscap is a really good tool. This is my 2nd month using it, and I have been doing great profits. The first month 23%, and right now I'm still in profits with my bots and stuff. So please check this video if you want to join to the Bitscap community, and use my referral link, because you will get 2 weeks free using the pro account, and you can test it there free and then decide if it's something that you want to keep using or not. But for me it's working, that is why I'm sharing it. Well guys, and that will be the review for Diem. I will continue keep an eye on this and what Facebook does. Before we leave, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!